Here's what everybody gets wrong about social media. The big craze right now is all about, oh, millennials are bad, social media is bad, it's poison for you, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Social media is simply technology that you're using to be social. It could be bad or it could be good. What's on your timeline is actually a reflection of who you are. You can use social media to find a love interest. You can use social media for your business. You can use social media to gain knowledge. Social media is what you make it.
As a creator, you speak about a subject and you get so many messages of people saying, man, I felt that same way, thank you, and you helped me so much. I think that's beautiful. I think like every industry, sometimes things become commodified and corporatized and it loses a bit of its authenticity. And I think that's kind of what happened. But that's happened before me. I'm not the first in motivation. I mean, I am inspired by the Nightingales and the Les Browns and the Tony Robbins and the Zig Ziglars and the Jim Rohns. Like all these guys did it before me. So, I think it's beautiful. I think everybody is giving, if you're giving something to somebody of value, that's a beautiful thing.
Travis, what do you think about the current, the ecosystem in the inspiration, motivational space?
I thought about that. There was a line you said at the end of the Make Smart Cool promo. Do you remember? You said, no more waking up and getting wasted. No more cooking crack in the kitchen.
We gonna make smart cool again. And not just smart academically, smart in your environment.
Do you remember that? That always stuck to me. And we've now made it a platform to where, to a lot of people now, that really does seem foolish. Just think of all the messages you get, just telling you about the lives that's being changed. Multiply that by as many people now that are using the same platform in order to spread a message of positivity and motivation and things like that.
Do you believe they're helping the people the same way that he is? So?
Yeah, I believe overall it's helpful, yes.
I was talking to one of my boys, Khaled, and he was saying how he's at a point, as well as so many other creators, where they're like, okay, why am I even doing this? I'll say that to say that I don't have to police it, or feel a certain type of way. I just know if it's not coming from an authentic place, then they'll reap the rewards or the repercussions.
Mm-hmm. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Same way how you stepped away from rap. I'm assuming you probably got what you just talked about, that same feeling you got from rap. It's not moving you the same way. You don't really feel it anymore. Would you do the same thing that you did with rap with what you're doing right now? If you got to that point with what you're doing now?
Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely ready to make another pivot. I think a holistic system is key. Motivation is great. You see a motivational video and you feel better. But there's a difference between feeling better and getting better. To get better, you have to create a whole practice that incorporates the mind, the body, and the spirit. What's the best way to create something like this and scale it? I think using some type of technology. I mean, obviously a book first, but also utilizing some type of technology to really convey and proliferate these ideas and these systems to the average person. This is what I want to do.
When it comes to technology, I think that, as you said, it's just a natural progression. And the fact that we as human beings, with the advancements in technology, we can live more, I would think, simpler lives in terms of, thinking back to the industrial age where people had to work long hours in factories and stuff like that. We don't have to do that now to progress is more as a society to generate income. And I think that's the way that society should be. We should have certain advances in technology where we can live more as human beings instead of worrying about a job, worrying about having to go here and go here to make a living. Like, we can actually talk to each other. We can actually raise our own kids. We don't have to send them off anywhere. So, yeah, technology, yeah, I agree with Travis. Like, technology is the natural progression.
And here's the funny thing, man, with my friend Jason Silva, that he also says that a lot of people don't realize technology is actually natural. A lot of people think it's unnatural, but it's as natural as we are. I have people right now that work for my company in Thailand, Canada, Japan. This literally could have never happened 50 years ago.
Right. I think one question that I sometimes ask is, what is progress? What does it really mean? Like you said, we've made so many advancements. I mean, it's the best time to live. I mean, we look at mortality rates, we look at disease, we look at hunger, all of these things that have been assisted and helped from globalization, from us coming together.
So progress, you have to delineate it. The first delineation you have to be is, what are you talking about when you say progress? Are you talking about
Social progress.
social progress? Okay. There's only one answer to that.
What are you saying? What's your opinion?
How well we get along with each other. That's it. That's social progress. If you're talking about individually, it's going to have to do with, how healthy and happy we are. Those are the biggest measurements.
Yeah.
What is your level of success? What do you see? What do you think success? What does success mean to you personally? Like,
success is happiness.
I like to say that Jason Silva created what I like to call the knowledge entertainment space. I don't think anyone before him was as artsy and as crafty with motivating people with knowledge and transferring it into entertainment than Jason Silva. But Prince C popularized it on social media. Before Prince C, on Facebook more specifically, I should say, I don't know anyone that was consistently making motivational videos, going viral consistently, and making it into a genre of what I like to call knowledge entertainment. Prince C created Make Smart Cool actually back in like 2009, and I joined him in 2010. And I feel like we accomplished that. It's a global thing now. You see people doing it all. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter what part of the world now. People are trying to motivate people and entertain them at the same time. It's now its own genre. I'm just happy to be a part of the journey. Be a part of transforming social media into doing more of that.
What a lot of people don't understand about social media is that it's transformative. It can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be what your grandfather say it is. It doesn't have to be what your uncle say it is, or whoever else. The beautiful thing about that is, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, who you are, what culture you're from. You can be a part of the conversation. You can change what's going on in the world. You can make a difference. My entire life, I was told you gotta go to college, you gotta get a degree in order to get a good 9 to 5, then you'll be successful. But nobody ever asked me, what do you want to do to make you happy? What do you want to do to make an impact? My life was planned out ahead of time before I even had a chance or an opportunity to make that decision myself. But now, this is the first time I've actually realized that isn't true. I don't have to live by those standards. Social media has connected more people around the world than anything else before. That's what you really want, right? You want to be connected to people. You want to learn about people. You want to be around people. You want to understand people. Isn't that what life is about? And because of that connectivity with other humans around the world, the possibilities are endless. What you can do with that, there's no measure. We can do anything with the power of our minds, and social media allows us to collaborate our minds.